Have you ever noticed the way he looks at you? Not the quick glance, not the polite smile, but that deep, quiet stare that feels like he's reading every part of you without saying a single word. It's not just attraction, it's curiosity, it's wonder. It's that unspoken fascination that says, there's something about you I can't get enough of. When a man truly desires you, it's not always about what you think. It's not always about what movies or magazines make it out to be. There's something far more subtle, more emotional, and yes, more sensual happening inside his mind. Because while he might act calm and collected on the outside, deep down there are things he secretly wants to do with your body, things that go beyond touch or temptation. They're about connection, admiration, and that electric pull he feels when he's near you. He notices how your body moves when you laugh. He feels your presence before you even speak. He's drawn to the warmth of your skin, the way your energy fills a room, the softness in how you tilt your head when you listen. And in his silence, he's wishing, quietly, secretly, that he could explore you in ways that have nothing to do with ownership and everything to do with understanding you. Because to a man who's truly connected to you, your body is more than beauty. It's an experience, it's emotion in motion. It's where confidence meets softness, where mystery meets trust. So today, we're going to dive deep into that mystery and reveal the 5 secret things men wish they could do with your body, but rarely ever say out loud. These are the desires that make him stare a little longer, breathe a little slower, and feel something deeper than attraction, something he can't quite explain. And ladies, here's a little secret: when you understand these 5 things, you'll start to see just how powerful your body truly is. Not because of how it looks, but because of how it makes him feel. Stay with me till the end, because the last one might just change how you see yourself forever. Ladies, let me tell you something most men will never admit out loud. When a man truly desires you, he doesn't just want to touch you. He wants to trace you. There's a big difference. Touch is instant, physical, and fleeting, but tracing, that's emotional. It's slow, deliberate, and intimate in a way that feels almost sacred. When he traces you, he's not rushing. His fingertips are moving with purpose, as if they're memorizing every line, every curve, every soft rise and fall of your body. It's not about possession, it's about discovery. He's learning you like an artist studies a masterpiece one brushstroke at a time. And in that quiet, lingering motion, something powerful happens: connection. You see, when a man's hand glides along your skin, he's doing more than feeling you. He's understanding you. He's tuned into your energy, your breath, the rhythm of your heartbeat. That's why the slow drag of his fingertips along your shoulder or down your arm feels different. It's not random, it's a silent conversation, one that says, I see you, I feel you, I want to remember this. There's something deeply human about wanting to trace what we love. Think about it. When a child traces the outline of a hand, it's their way of saying, I don't want to forget you. When a sculptor molds clay, every curve tells a story. That's exactly what's happening when he traces you. In that moment, your body becomes his language, and every movement is his way of speaking affection without words. And ladies, it's not just the obvious places that draw him in. Sometimes it's the curve of your neck, the edge of your jawline, or the space between your collarbone and shoulder, places you probably don't even think about. But to him, those are the most magnetic. Those are the places that whisper your uniqueness. Because when he traces them, he's not exploring for pleasure, he's exploring for connection. You'll know when it happens. The air shifts, time slows, his touch becomes lighter, almost hesitant, like he's afraid to break the spell. His eyes soften, and in that silence, you'll feel it, that unspoken reverence. It's not lust, it's appreciation. It's that deep masculine instinct that says, I want to know you, not just your body, but everything it holds. And the truth is, men crave that kind of intimacy far more than they let on. In a world where everything moves fast, where physical attraction is often shallow, the act of tracing is his way of slowing everything down, of grounding himself in the moment. Because when his hand follows the shape of your body, he's not chasing a thrill, he's chasing connection, stillness, closeness. What's even more powerful, you can feel his emotions through that touch. The way his fingers hesitate near your wrist, that's affection. The way he lingers near your waist, that's vulnerability. The way his palm rests on your back, that's reassurance. Every subtle movement carries meaning. So the next time you feel his fingertips moving slowly, deliberately across your skin, don't rush it, don't question it. Just breathe. Because in that moment, He's not just tracing your body, he's tracing his feelings for you. He's showing you without words that you are more than desire. You are art, warmth, and emotion wrapped in one beautiful form. When a man traces you, he's not saying, I want you right now. He's saying, I want to remember this forever. And that, ladies, is what makes his touch powerful. Not because it's passionate, but because it's personal. Ladies, one of the most beautiful and often misunderstood desires a man has is his instinct to protect your body. It's not about control. It's not about dominance. It's something far deeper, quieter, and more primal. It's built into his very nature, the need to keep you safe, to guard the person who makes his world feel softer and more meaningful. When a man truly cares about you, this instinct comes alive without him even realizing it. It's in the small gestures that seem almost insignificant. The way he automatically switches sides on the sidewalk so he's closer to the road. The way his arm reaches in front of you when a car passes too close, or how his eyes scan a room before he even sits down, subtly making sure you're comfortable and secure. It's not always grand or dramatic. In fact, the most powerful form of protection comes in silence. He doesn't announce it, he doesn't brag about it, and he doesn't expect you to notice, but it's there woven into every motion, because to him, your body represents something precious, something fragile yet strong, something worth keeping safe. And here's the part many women don't realize. When a man loves a woman, he sees her body not as an object, but as a reflection of her soul. He wants to protect it not because he thinks you're weak, but because to him you're irreplaceable. Your smile, your scent, your laughter, your heartbeat, they all become part of his emotional world. The thought of you being hurt, even in the smallest way, triggers something deep within him. That's why his tone changes when someone disrespects you. That's why his body tenses when you're uncomfortable. That's why he steps in, not to prove his strength, but because your peace of mind has become a part of his own. You might think, I don't need protection. And you're right, you don't need it. But when a man offers it, it's not about needing or owing. It's about caring. It's his way of saying, you matter to me. When he places his hand on the small of your back as you walk through a crowd, he's not guiding you, he's grounding you. It's his subtle way of saying, I'm here. You're safe. Sometimes his protection isn't physical at all. It's emotional. It's in the way he shields you from unnecessary stress, how he listens when you're exhausted, how he tries to lighten your day with humor, or how he silently supports you when life gets heavy. A real man doesn't just protect your body from danger. He protects your peace, your confidence, and your softness. And that's what makes his protective nature so magnetic, because when you're around him, you feel it, that quiet safety that wraps around you without a word being spoken. You feel it in his presence, in his warmth, in the calm he brings when your thoughts are restless. It's not that he sees you as fragile, he sees you as worth preserving. In today's world, where strength is often mistaken for distance, this kind of protectiveness is rare. But when you experience it, when you see the way he positions himself closer when it's dark, or how his hand instinctively finds yours in a crowd, you'll realize it's not about power, it's about love expressed through action. Because for a man who truly cares, your body isn't something to conquer, it's something to honor. It's not about guarding you out of fear, it's about valuing you out of devotion. And that protective instinct, when it's pure, is one of the most profound ways a man can say, you matter more to me than I can ever explain. So the next time he pulls you closer on a cold night, or instinctively steps in front of you when danger feels near, don't take it lightly. That's his heart speaking, without words, without pride, without hesitation. That's his way of saying, I've got you. And sometimes that's the most powerful love language of all. Ladies, here's a secret that might just surprise you. The parts of yourself you see as flaws are often the exact things he finds completely irresistible. The truth is, when a man genuinely loves or desires you, his attention doesn't stop at the obvious. He's drawn to the small, unpolished, beautifully imperfect details, the ones you think no one notices, and yet he sees them all. It's the way your nose scrunches up when you laugh, the tiny dimple that only shows up when you smile a certain way, the soft lines that tell stories of emotions you've lived through, the freckles scattered like constellations across your skin. You might call them imperfections, but to him, they're signatures. They make you, you. When he looks at you, he's not searching for flawlessness, he's searching for authenticity, the kind of beauty that can't be photoshopped, filtered, or replicated. Because real attraction doesn't come from perfection, it comes from presence. It's that moment when you're caught off guard, hair messy, face relaxed, eyes genuine, and he just stops for a second because he realizes how stunning you are without even trying. Think about it. The times you're the most critical of your body, when you notice that small scar, that soft curve, or that stretch mark are often the moments he's silently adoring you the most, because to him those details tell a story. They're reminders that you're real, that you've lived, that you've felt, that you've been through things and still carry yourself with grace. Men may not always say it out loud, but when they're truly connected, they fall in love with the little things. The way your hair falls across your face when you lean forward, the way your shoulders rise when you breathe deeply, the way your voice softens when you speak from the heart. These are the details that captivate him, not because they're perfect, but because they're yours. You might see a mark on your skin. He sees a memory. You might see a wrinkle. He sees wisdom. You might see something you want to hide. He sees something he wants to trace with his lips, just to tell you, I love this part of you too. That's the difference between attraction and connection. Attraction wants the highlight reel. Connection wants the behind the scenes. When a man truly admires a woman, he doesn't fall in love with the version she presents to the world. He falls in love with the one she hides, the one who wears oversized shirts, forgets to fix her hair, or laughs uncontrollably at something silly. He falls in love with the small movements, the quiet glances, the natural rhythm of who she is when she's not performing. And that's why he notices what you overlook. Because he's not just watching your body, he's observing your spirit living inside it. Every curve, every line, every imperfection is a reflection of a story he wants to know. So the next time you look in the mirror and start picking yourself apart, remember this: there's a man out there who looks at you and sees a masterpiece, not because you fit an ideal, but because you don't, because you're real. Because your skin tells stories, your eyes reveal emotions, and your laugh carries warmth. He doesn't just adore your beauty, he adores your being. The quiet, unguarded moments that show your humanity, that's what he's drawn to. That's what makes you unforgettable. And maybe, just maybe, it's time you start seeing yourself through his eyes, not as a list of flaws to fix, but as a living, breathing work of art that deserves to be loved exactly as it is. When a man is truly drawn to you, not just physically, but soulfully, what he craves most isn't simply your touch, it's your energy. He doesn't just want to be near your body, he wants to be in rhythm with it. The right man feels your presence like music, and all he wants is to move in tune with it. You see, when he's around you, it's not just your beauty that pulls him in, it's your vibe. The way your energy shifts a room when you walk in, the warmth that radiates from your laughter, the calm in your silence, he feels all of it. And without realizing it, he starts adjusting his pace, his voice, even his breath to match yours. That's what emotional synchronization feels like. It's the invisible chemistry that makes two people feel magnetically aligned, where every glance, every gesture feels effortless, natural, and unspoken. When he reaches for your hand, it's not just affection, it's instinct. It's his way of saying, I want to move with you, not ahead of you. When his eyes follow your movements, it's not about control, it's admiration. He's studying your rhythm, the way your energy flows, the rise and fall of your mood, the softness of your tone. He wants to understand it so deeply that he can move with it, without words, without instructions. This is what makes true chemistry feel electric. It's not the physical closeness that drives it, it's the emotional sensing that happens beneath the surface. When your energy aligns with his, conversations flow effortlessly, silences feel safe, and even the smallest touch feels amplified. It's as if your souls are dancing in the same rhythm, not forcing, not chasing, just flowing. And that's what men secretly crave when they're emotionally invested. They want that kind of harmony where they don't have to pretend, perform, or dominate, where they can breathe with you, move with you, be with you. Because to a man who's truly connected, your energy is more intoxicating than any physical attraction. He notices when your energy shifts. When you're anxious, he becomes calmer. When you're tired, he becomes gentler. When you're glowing with confidence, he stands a little taller just to keep up with you. It's not about mirroring, it's about matching. He's subconsciously tuning himself to your wavelength because being in sync with you makes him feel alive, grounded, and complete. You might have felt it too, that unspoken harmony, the way your steps match when you walk together, the way his hand naturally finds yours at just the right moment. The way you both start laughing at the same thought, even before saying a word, that's the kind of energy connection he secretly wants to live in. And here's the beautiful part. Sensing energy isn't just about romance, it's about trust. He wants to feel like your presence doesn't drain him, but inspires him. He wants to give, receive, and flow to create a rhythm that only the two of you understand. Because once he's in sync with your energy, he doesn't just feel close to your body, he feels close to your essence. So when he slows down to your pace, when he listens more than he speaks, when he mirrors your softness without even realizing it, that's not coincidence, that's alignment. That's his soul recognizing yours and saying, "This is where I feel at home." Ladies, that's the kind of connection that makes him stay, not the chase, not the thrill, but the peace he feels when his energy matches yours. Because when you move in sync, you're not just two people in love, you're two energies harmonizing in perfect rhythm. And that right there is what he secretly longs for more than anything else. Ladies, here's something that might surprise you. When a man truly falls for you, when he's emotionally and spiritually drawn to you, his deepest desire isn't to possess your body, it's to worship it. And I don't mean worship in a superficial or dramatic way. I mean in that quiet, reverent way, like he's in awe of you, not because of how you look, but because of what you make him feel. To the right man, your body isn't something to conquer, it's something sacred. It's the physical form of the woman who makes his world softer, calmer, and infinitely more meaningful. When he looks at you, really looks at you, it's not about ownership, it's about gratitude. It's that silent thought that runs through his mind, how did I get so lucky to be close to her? He doesn't want to claim you, he wants to cherish you. Every inch of you, every expression, every small gesture becomes something worth appreciating. The way your shoulders relax when you're at peace, the way your lips curl when you're amused, the way your chest rises and falls when you breathe beside him, all of it becomes something he holds in quiet reverence. Because when a man loves a woman beyond lust, he starts to see her body as a reflection of something deeper, her emotions, her spirit, her heart. He starts to notice the invisible language your body speaks, the way your eyes soften when you care, the way your posture shifts when you're nervous, the glow that appears when you're genuinely happy. And he wants to honor that. You see, worship isn't about bowing down, it's about lifting up. A man who truly worships you doesn't make you smaller, he makes you feel more powerful. His admiration doesn't drain your confidence, it feeds it. He doesn't want to change your body, he wants to celebrate it just as it is. When he traces your skin, it's not to claim you, but to say, "I'm grateful for you." When he pulls you close, it's not to possess, it's to connect. When he kisses your forehead, it's not to mark his territory, it's to whisper, "You are safe here." There's something profoundly emotional about this kind of connection. Because what he really wants is not control, but closeness, not ownership, but oneness. He wants to experience you, not just the curves of your body, but the essence of your being. He wants to feel your warmth, hear your heartbeat, breathe in your calm. He wants to exist in that space where he feels both grounded and awakened, because your presence does that to him. And when a man gets to that level of connection, something changes in how he touches you. It's slower, more intentional. There's meaning behind every gesture. He's no longer chasing desire, he's expressing appreciation. It's not about having you, it's about feeling blessed to experience you. That's what worship feels like. It's emotional devotion disguised as physical closeness. It's admiration that's gentle, not greedy. It's attraction mixed with awe. And you'll know when you're with a man like this, because he'll make you feel seen without being exposed, desired without being objectified, loved without being owned. Around him, you won't feel like you have to perform or impress. You'll just be, and that will be enough. Ladies, real men, the ones who understand depth, don't want to possess your body, they want to honor it. They want to protect it, understand it, and celebrate it. Because to them, your body isn't just skin and shape. It's a living, breathing reflection of everything they adore about you. So when he holds you, when he looks at you like you're something sacred, when he touches you with care instead of hunger, that's not weakness. That's reverence. That's his way of saying, you're not mine to own, you're mine to respect. And that's the difference between a man who wants your body and a man who truly worships it. So ladies, now that you know the truth behind what men really crave when it comes comes to your body. It's not just about looks, perfection, or fantasy. It's about connection. It's about the way your body tells a story of confidence, of softness, of warmth, and of how deeply you let him feel you. Because when a man truly desires you, it's not only physical, it's emotional. It's in the quiet moments, the shared glances, the laughter between kisses, and the comfort of your touch that makes him addicted to you. So stop doubting yourself. Stop comparing your body to someone else's highlight reel. The most irresistible women are not the ones with flawless figures. They're the ones who know how to own what they have, who move with confidence, speak with softness, and let a man see the real, unapologetic beauty that lives within them. And if you're watching this right now, remember, your body is not something to be judged. It's something to be celebrated. Every curve, every line, every heartbeat tells a story that deserves to be loved and admired. So here's my challenge for you tonight. Look in the mirror and say to yourself, I am desirable, I am magnetic, I am enough. Because once you start believing that, every man who crosses your path will feel it too. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe for more deep insights into male psychology, and share this with a woman who needs this reminder today, because confidence is the real secret every man can't resist.